Tractors changed agriculture forever. Before tractors, farm work depended on the strength of animals and the farmers themselves, making everything slower and more exhausting. In today's video, we will take a look at some of the most iconic antique tractors in history. John Deere Dane All-Wheel Drive. The John Deere Dane All-Wheel Drive was the first tractor produced by Deere & Company under the John Deere name. Developed between 1918 and 1919, this tractor is often referred to as the D in honor of its designer, Joseph D. Senior. Production took place in East Moline, Illinois, United States, with a total of 100 units manufactured. The first prototype used a Waukesha engine, but it quickly became evident that it did not deliver the necessary power. In 1917, a McVicker engine was chosen for the final version of the tractor. This new 4-cylinder, 3-liter engine operated at 800 revolutions per minute, providing greater power and reliability. It delivered 12 horsepower at the drawbar and 24 horsepower at the belt pulley. By the end of 1917, John Deere decided to move forward with production and ordered 100 units of the DAWD model. However, before the model could establish itself in the market, an unexpected event changed the company's course entirely. The problem was that the D was much more expensive to manufacture, costing approximately twice as much as the Waterloo Boy. Its original price was $1,700 in 1919, a high value for farmers at the time. Additionally, Joseph D. Senior, the project's creator, passed away, leaving John Deere without its main advocate for the model within the company. With high costs and no solid leadership to push the model forward, the company decided to discontinue production of the D in 1919. Yuba Bull Tread Tractor. The Yuba Bull Tread Tractor was a remarkable innovation in the early 20th century, standing out for its unique design that used steel spheres in its track system. Introduced in 1912, the tractor featured a track system that moved over 2.25-inch diameter steel bulls, providing even weight distribution and reduced wear, especially on rough terrain. In 1914, the Yuba Construction Company, which specialized in gold mining along the Yuba River, acquired the Bull Tread Company and continued producing tractors at its facilities in Marysville and Benicia, California, United States. Yuba manufactured models like the 1220 and the 2035, both equipped with powerful engines and advanced transmission systems for their time. The 25-40 model, for example, was equipped with a Wisconsin 4-cylinder engine with a 75-inch bore and a 7-inch stroke, delivering its rated power at 700 revolutions per minute. The steering system combined a front wheel, known as a tiller, controlled by a steering wheel, with manual levers that operated independent clutches for each track, allowing for precise maneuvers and a turning radius of up to 2.4 meters, about 8 feet. Uber also produced larger models, such as the 4070, to meet the demands of heavier agricultural work. Today, Uber ball tread tractors are considered true rarities. John Deere 8020. Few tractors have made as significant an impact on agricultural mechanization as the legendary John Deere 8020. But did you know that this field giant was one of the first truly successful four-wheel drive tractors from the brand? And more than that, it almost didn't exist. The previous model, the 8020, had serious issues, and John Deere had to act quickly to prevent a major failure. Between 1961 and 1964, John Deere introduced a tractor that changed the standards of power and traction in agriculture, the 8020. With a robust engine and impressive working capacity, this model was developed to meet the needs of farmers who required raw power to tackle challenging terrains and pull increasingly larger equipment. But what made the John Deere 8020 stand out? Besides its power, this tractor incorporated innovative solutions that fixed the issues of the 8010, its predecessor. It became a milestone in agricultural mechanization, paving the way for even more powerful and sophisticated tractors. The John Deere 8020 was equipped with a Detroit diesel 681E engine, a six-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine with a 7-liter displacement. This engine generated an impressive 215 horsepower at 2,100 revolutions per minute, ensuring the tractor had enough strength to handle the most demanding field tasks. Minneapolis Moline Z. Introduced in 1936, the Minneapolis Moline Z was not just a work machine. It represented innovation and durability at a crucial time in modern agriculture. Designed to withstand long working hours in the field, it offered a balance between power and durability, something essential for farmers looking for productivity without sacrificing reliability.
It was taken down this past, I guess. Now it doesn't sit outside.
At the heart of the Minneapolis Moline Z model was a 4-cylinder gasoline engine with a 3.4-liter displacement. This engine produced approximately 40.2 horsepower, a significant figure for its time. This allowed the tractor to handle various agricultural tasks, from soil preparation to transporting heavy loads, making it an extremely versatile piece of equipment. Another standout feature was its 5-speed transmission. Although it was not synchronized, this feature required skill from the operator to shift gears properly. However, when operated correctly, the tractor provided exceptional field performance. Additionally, its 71.9-liter fuel tank allowed for long hours of uninterrupted work, an essential factor for farmers needing to maximize productivity. In 1953, Minneapolis Moline introduced an improved version of the Z model called the ZB. This update brought significant improvements, such as a more comfortable seat and a more efficient steering system. The improved ergonomics and better maneuverability made the ZB an even more attractive option for farmers, who could now work long hours with greater comfort. Farmall F12. The Farmall F12 was launched in 1932 as a smaller and more modern version of the Farmall Regular, one of the first tractors designed for row crop farming. Its primary goal was clear: to replace horses on small farms. But what did that mean in practice? Farmers who depended on animal power needed equipment that was easy to operate, economical, and capable of performing the same daily tasks. The F12 was designed specifically to meet those needs. With a compact size and an efficient engine, it could pull a single-bottom plow, completing the job much faster and with less human effort. For a small tractor, the F12 had a surprisingly efficient engine. Its 1.9-liter, 4-cylinder engine could run on gasoline or distillate, providing an alternative for different types of farmers. While its power was modest by today's standards, at the time, it was a significant advancement. It produced 10 horsepower at the drawbar and 13 horsepower at the belt pulley. This meant that, in addition to pulling farm implements, the tractor could also power stationary machines like feed mills and water pumps. The F12's transmission system was simple and reliable, as expected for tractors of that era. It featured a 3-speed, unsynchronized gearbox, providing adequate performance for fieldwork needs. During its production run, approximately 123,000 units were manufactured. Oliver 80 row crop. The Oliver 80 row crop is an icon of agricultural mechanization that helped transform the way farming was done. Based on the industrial Oliver Hart-Parr 80 model, this agricultural version was adapted to better meet farmers' needs. Its design, power, and versatility made it one of the most recognized models of its time. At the heart of the Oliver 80 was a reliable and powerful engine. Equipped with a Waukesha Oliver 4-cylinder engine, it was available in two versions, one with a 4.9-litre displacement for gasoline use and another with a 5.5-litre displacement for kerosene operation. This fuel difference was crucial for farmers of the time, as kerosene was often more accessible and cost-effective in many regions. The gross power output of this tractor was approximately 43 horsepower. At the drawbar, it produced 29.92 horsepower, while at the belt pulley, it reached 38.78 horsepower. These power ratings ensured that the Oliver 80 had enough strength for various farm tasks, from ploughing to pulling heavy implements. John Deere GP. The John Deere GP model was a general-purpose agricultural tractor, produced between 1928 and 1935, designed to compete with International Harvester's Farmall line. When John Deere developed this tractor, the goal was clear: to compete with the increasingly popular Farmall models among US farmers. Initially, the model was called John Deere C, but the company soon realized the name could cause confusion with another John Deere tractor, the D model. To avoid ordering mistakes, the company decided to rename it GP, which stands for General Purpose. The tractor was manufactured at John Deere's plant in Waterloo, Iowa, United States, and during its production run, exactly 30,535 units were built. This was a significant number for the time, considering that tractors were only beginning to replace traditional farming methods. The GP was equipped with a horizontal 2-cylinder engine, initially with 312 cubic inches of displacement, delivering about 17 horsepower at the drawbar and 25 horsepower at the belt pulley. The original price of a GP in 1935 was approximately $1,200. In 1934, the Model A was introduced to replace the GP, and GP production ended in 1935. McCormick Deering 1020. The McCormick Deering 1020 was an agricultural tractor produced by International Harvester between 1923 and 1939. Now, let's dive into the technical features that made the 1020 one of the most recognized models of its time. It was equipped with a 4-cylinder kerosene engine with a 4.6-litre displacement. Its rated power was 10 horsepower at the drawbar and 20 horsepower at the belt pulley, but in testing, it reached up to 19.6 horsepower at the drawbar and 8 horsepower at the belt pulley. The transmission featured 3 gears, but it was not synchronized, requiring operator skill to shift gears properly. Its approximate weight was 1,778 kilograms, 3,700 lbs, making it a heavy machine for its time. Regarding the wheels, they had specific dimensions. The front wheels measured 30 x 450 inches, while the rear wheels were 42 x 12 inches. If you think operating antique tractors was easy, the 1020 proved otherwise. Its steering was fully manual, with no hydraulic assistance, making maneuvering difficult, especially on rough terrain. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Next, we will bring more exciting content that you might find interesting.